Good morning, children. Today we're going to learn something new and interesting, that is a fact file. And your tourist leaflet, which is a part of your portion, is a part also of fact file. Now let me just read. This requires facts and not hearsay. So by the word, the name fact itself, you know that it has to be facts mentioned here and not something that you have just heard or someone say. Okay. Whatever is recorded must be the truth. If the patient is not absolutely sure of the information, it is better to omit that point rather than write down something that is wrong. So remember this, I'm repeating it again, better to omit a point if you're not sure about it. Don't write something that is wrong because you will get minus marks. The examples of fact file are: first is life sketch. Now, by life sketch, it's like a biography of a person, like you're telling the whole life story. First of all, the name of the person, and mostly life sketches about famous personalities. So, like supposing you take Mahatma Gandhi, you're going to be telling about Mahatma Gandhi, where he was born, when he was born, the see the name of his parents, his educational qualifications, why is he famous for, what is he also called, like he's called as father of the nation and lovingly called Bapu. What did he do? When did he die or how did he die? Okay. Now see, if you're not sure when he was born, you just know the year. You mention only the year. If you know the date, the month, and the year, you write everything. Okay, so you write only what you are sure of. If you don't know, then you can just write he was born in Gujarat in Porbandar. Finished. If you don't know Porbandar, just write he was born in Gujarat. Okay, so don't write anything that you are not sure of. Now, in this year, uh, the we used to teach this previously as part of the portion, but this isn't there this year. But I'm just telling you because you really don't know when they will change their mind and add it. So I'm just giving you information about it. I'm not giving you notes. Clear? Because this is very easy. You can just write it in like as if you're writing an essay. You have to write it in that form. Clear? Only you're writing the information of a person. So let's read. Life sketch is a short life information of a prominent personality. Facts like his birth date, place of birth, parents' name, educational qualifications, subject of specialization, achievements in his life, etc. must be stated. Now, the next one, what we have for our exam is leaflet. Now, leaflet is generally, we are going to study basically tourist leaflet over here. Now, a tourist leaflet is something like when you visit a place, like you go to Maharashtra, you go to Mathiran, you've gone to any place, Goa, anyway. Generally, you have an entry point into that area, and sometimes you have people who give out little small pieces of paper or pamphlets on which you have the details of that area. Like, especially if you go to Mathiran, I don't know about other places, but if you go to Mathiran, you when you enter, you have some, these hotel people. Generally, they will give you a map, small map of the whole of Mathiran. Then the different points where you can visit in Mathiran, and the name of the hotel, especially their hotel, and the details of the hotels, hotel, maybe the phone number, because it's like a little advertisement which they do so that people come to their hotel. Okay, so this leaflet, this tourist leaflet, will have all the information required in that to visit that place. Clear? Now here also remember you have to write the facts, not something that you're not sure of. I will tell you how you can manipulate or make little changes according to your knowledge if you don't know the facts. So let's read this. While writing about a historical place, tourist leaflet, a tourist spot or program, a pilgrim center, fact, facts such as location of the place, how many kilometers away from the nearest city or town, means of conveyance such as transport, well known, what it is famous for, best time to visit, etc. must be stated. So all these things must be stated. Now, I have given you two examples, and in both I've made little changes so you can see how I have made two leaflets. Some things are common in both and some things can change according to the place. Clear? Okay. First question. Prepare a tourist leaflet about any hill station. Use the following point. How to reach there? where to stay, places worth visiting, speciality of the place if any. Now if you see these 4 points which are given, it doesn't mean you have tried only these 4 points. It means that these are the main points. These points are compulsory. Okay. The other points have to be there. But even if you miss one or two of other points, you will still get marks. But if you miss even one of these points, you will lose marks. Clear? So these points, some children what they do, they write only these 4 points. They don't write anything else. But even in spite of explaining, after telling also, they write only these 4 points. These are compulsory points. Besides these, the points that are given, you have to write the other points also. Now, sometimes they may not give. See here, they may only just give prepare tourist leaflet about any hill station. So you write anything of your choice. But when they have specified this points, you have to write these points. Clear? Now let's go to the answer. Now see, I told you a title or the heading is compulsory. Just like your flow chart and web diagram. This is the heading. This is the heading. And from here, this is your answer where your leaflet starts. If you write this leaflet directly without writing your heading, you are going to lose marks. So I'm telling you again, write the heading. Doesn't matter, you are repeating the same thing down here. But your heading has to be there. Come, let's start. Now, first thing you start with is place. Okay, one more thing I want to show you is, if you look at the whole tourist leaflet, you will see these little columns that I have put here. They are aligned one under the other. Yes, they shouldn't be here immediately after the word, because this word is short, this word is long, this word is even longer. So the length of each word over here differs, changes. Yes, so you have to analyze and see what you're going to write, and accordingly place your two dots at that distance so that the words fit in over here. Yes. Now here, for example, if you see sightseeing spots, it's a very long sentence. So you can write sightseeing here and spots down. Clear? And then continue writing over here. If there is only one line here, no problem. Leave this line. If this is blank, you have only five words over here, you don't have anything to write, leave the line. And you start with the next point. Clear? So don't get confused. Now here, there's only shopping, but your words are coming till the next line. No problem. Okay? So let's start. Place, Mahabaleshwar. Location, hill station in the Sadri in Maharashtra. 4,710 feet above sea level. Feet is FT is a short form of feet. Okay. Now here, supposing you don't know, but you know it's a hill station. You don't know the other information. You don't know this. Don't write. Just write it's a hill station in the Sadri in Maharashtra. If you don't know it's in the Sahyadri, also write a hill station in Maharashtra. Understood? That's how you're supposed to write. If you don't know the information, don't write wrong. How to reach there? Now, I've given you another example. Many of these words, the points are the same, but the words used are a little different. So, those who cannot remember location can say how to get there, or situated, place situated in. Okay, something else. And when you see the second example, you will understand. Well connected by roads, so can take a bus or car. Sightseeing, what you can see over there. Pratapgarh, Vienna Lake, Arthur Seat Macro Garden, Wilson Point, Lingama Falls, etc. There's no need of making a very long list. You generally write it in just 2 lines. Okay, not more than 2 lines. Maybe 3 at the maximum, not more. So after sightseeing spots, we move on to shopping. What you can shop over there. See, this all is over and above the main points given over there. Okay, shawls, blankets, sweaters, wind cheaters, jams, squashes, fruit jellies. These are all the things that you Mahabaleshwar is famous for. Okay, is very easily available over there, because Mahabaleshwar is a hill station and it's cold over there. Okay, now You're famous for. This is exactly what speciality of the place. What's given in the question? Speciality of the place. See, how to reach is there. Where to stay, your accommodation. Instead of writing where to stay, I put accommodation. Places worth visiting is your sightseeing, and speciality of the place is famous for. Okay, so these are the way you can change your words. If you want, you could have written exactly these words here down, no problem. Now, what is Mahabaleshwar actually famous for? You, when the moment you hear the word Mahabaleshwar, you think of strawberries, right? So fruits like strawberries and mulberries. So it's not necessary that every place is famous for something or has a speciality. Okay, like Goa, if you say it's famous for its beaches and cashews. Yes, there are many places which are not so famous. It's just a sightseeing spot or just a tourist spot. It's not really famous for anything. Okay, so accommodation, hotels. Now, if you don't know the names of the hotels in Mahabaleshwar, you can write it this way: hotels from budget to star hotels. So every place generally has small budget hotels as well as star hotels. So this is a general statement. If you don't know the specific names of the hotels, this is a general statement you can make for any place. Clear? Okay. Best time to visit October to June. Activities. If you're not sure about this, don't write it. Activities, or you can just write best time to visit is during the winter season, and winter and summer season. Okay, because it's cool over there, but not in the rainy season. Clear? Don't write not in the rainy season. You can write winter and summer season. Okay, next one. Activities means what you can do over there. You can sightsee, you can go trekking, you can go horse riding, you can go boating. There are many more things you can say. You can say you can just relax, you can go for long walks. So whatever, you can go shopping. Okay, so you can add anything more you as you desire to this. So I hope this is clear. Okay, and this especially if this is you part of your format, you lose your marks for your format if you do not write it like this. Clear? Okay, let's go to the next example. Prepare a fact file or tourist leaflet on Mathiran. Mathiran, the answer. Mathiran, the place, Mathiran. Location 2636 feet on the Western Ghat. If you can just say on the Western Ghat or on the Ghat. Nearest railway station, here. Nearest railway station is so long. So I've written the word station down and then you have the answer here, Neral. Now from Neral, how to go? Neral to Mathiran by toy train or road. See, doesn't matter if this line is left. Okay, don't think that you're doing something wrong. Next point, place to stay. Now here, I mentioned the names of the places, the hotels, which I knew. So the Bike Retreat, Gujarat Bhavan, MTDC Holiday Resort, Woodland Hotels, etc. Sites to see: Bucky Point, Lovers Point, Panorama Point, Charlotte Lake, Suicide Point, etc. Things to do: go on long walks, horse riding, trekking, just relax. Things to carry. See, this is an extra point which I had not written over there. If you want to write in Mahabaleshwar, you can write things to carry as your sweaters. Yes, or shawls because it is quite cold over there. Mufflers, sweaters, shawls. You can write it over there. Clear? Okay, what you can carry when you go to Mahabaleshwar? You can carry hot food, you can carry water, you can carry snacks. Some snacks to eat. Best time to visit is October to February. Okay, so now you got an idea how to do this. So, okay, just something else I wanted to tell you. Besides, now this I told you, this is only about the places of tourism or where you can visit. Yes, you can also have facts about things or animals. Like, for example, I can tell you, write a fact file on a rose. So, if you know the botanical or scientific name of the rose, you'll write that. Then you will say it is a thorny plant, whether it is a small shrub, whether it is a tree, whether how tall it grows, whether it is a flowering plant or non-flowering plant. You can write the shape of the leaves, mention the shape of the leaves. Then you can mention uh, how whether the flower, how useful the plant is, like the roses, the fruits of the flowers of the rose, the plant is used in good to make gulkand, to make rose water, which has medicinal property. Yes, so that's the way you will write. Like even if you know about an animal, so you say lion, you don't know the scientific name of it, but you say the lion belongs to the cat family. Yes, and then you write about it. It is how it is very huge. It is also called as the king of the jungle, or how they live. They live in a group called the pride. Yes, the collective noun for it is the pride. Then where they are found, mostly in India, found in Africa, they found in India. Yes, so you can mention all that. Clear? Okay. Now let's come back to our tourist leaflet, the homework exercise. Prepare a tourist leaflet on any picnic spot in Maharashtra mentioning the following points. So see, there should be more than these points, not only these points. It is these points are only compulsory. How to get there, where to stay, what to see, special feature of the place. Now since this is mentioned as compulsory, you will have to think of a place where it is famous for something, okay, which has a special feature. Like if you say you go to Vajreshwari, it is the special feature are the hot water springs. Clear? You go to Goa, the special feature are the beaches. So take a place which has a special feature since this point is compulsory. Okay. So thank you and you have a good day. And now only thing left in your portion is complete, is autobiography.